We had a conversation. They're like, please come down to our office, D3, right?
No, the D3
Before the
conversation
D3, actually, she
we
came
had-
down to the
They come to the
restaurant.
restaurant. Yeah,
yeah.
they came to the restaurant.
Yeah.
So they're like, we'll come to your restaurant and we'll meet you there and everything. The Karama one.
Yeah, the Karama one.
So we were like, fine. And honestly telling you, we weren't expecting anything. We didn't have any clue what was going to happen. We didn't know what was going to happen.
So they just said collaborate.
No, they didn't even say
No,
there's
actually,
collab.
like,
It was
just
just
a
a
collab.
told
collab.
us about
So
it.
you
No,
thought initially, like normally, they were like, we'll give you a couple
The
of trainers.
subject, you know what the
that
subject
you
had?
wear.
What the subject had was Ravi X Adidas.
That's it.
That's it.
Nothing else.
So I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So that is what, like, you know what? It got me shocked.
Yeah.
And then we took the meeting.
So when we were at the meeting and they were talking, they were asking questions. I was just like,
Actually, we also were on the same.
no, but you were still talking. I was pretty much
It helped
like this.
because the conversation went well because the sneakerheads, right? So it was better for her also to talk because she understood. Okay, they understand sneakers,
The
so
culture,
it helped
everything.
actually. The conversation from there was very helpful because they knew about the sneakers, and I told them that you don't need to do much. The Stan Smiths are the same colors. Just put a Pearl logo with it. It's fine.
Not a
Yeah, it's
sneakerhead.
gonna be
Not a
Stan
sneakerhead,
Smith.
you
Or,
see.
yeah. I'm not a big one, but I do own a couple of them. But I'm not a big sneakerhead.
but
Yes.
Stan
No, the
Smiths and
culture.
Superstars are
He
completely
does-
different.
No, he doesn't understand the culture of it.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
whole story making
I
of a
understood
sneaker.
later on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, like what you're wearing, it has to tell a story. Why is Jordan or is this like this such a classic thing? Why is a Stan Smith such a classic thing? Why is a superstar such a big thing? Why is all these equities and all that stuff? What is the big thing about the story
What's the
behind it?
difference between a
So
high
now
top,
I am part of the
a high
story
top
now.
and a
Now
low
I'm
shoe?
part of the
Like
story.
forum.
Yeah.
Guys, welcome to another episode of Jibber with Jabber. Today I have the Ravi fam with me. We have Waheed, Wasim and Wakar. It's absolute pleasure to have you joining us here in the studio today.
Thank you.
I will say I am disappointed with one thing. I thought you were going to come bearing gifts. Now, I will say thank you for these. Something that I have been waiting for that I managed to get my hands on that no one is getting and I'm not even wearing. But some people are wearing them, but I don't know why they're wearing them. That's a whole different
Don't be
story.
jealous.
I hope you don't go
I
ahead
thought
and
there was
sell
going
it.
to be some naan here. There was going to be some tikka. There was going to be some. I thought we were going to eat and do the whole Ravi experience.
After talking.
That's
you know?
supposed to be enjoyed at the restaurant.
Yeah, it's true.
trust
It
me.
wouldn't have been a very good podcast if we were eating all the way through it, right? Yeah, exactly. Doing it. Guys, it's an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. And obviously, we're going to talk about, you guys basically going viral with this collaboration with Adidas and the huge impact it's had on you guys and the family. But I want to take it right back to the origin stories, as we're all into superheroes. We want to know Baba's origin story.
What led you down this path?
Yeah, what happened, right? Like
How did it start?
yeah, how did it start? So
The
from
family
the
has
beginning.
been actually my uncles have been into the restaurant business for a long time. You can call our family the family of chefs actually. Back in the day, even before the formation of the UAE, my father actually came down in 1970 over here. So I actually saw this crucial states visa on his passport. So in 1971, they came into existence. My father used to work at my uncle's restaurant. He was the cook for the
Family
chicken
run.
tikka, actually, the
Yeah.
barbecue.
The barbecue guy.
He was the barbecue guy over there.
Main one.
Later on, he's got a huge family like ours, and he wanted to branch out and do something on his own. So in '78, he opened up. I think 3 years after his marriage. Yeah.
2 years after marriage.
Yeah,
76, he got married.
75,
Yes.
I think.
No, 76. he got
Yeah.
married.
All right.
He got married 76, and in 78, he actually opened up a
In 1778.
1970.
Oh, I was about to say, you're going right back, bro. I, was gonna say,
he's
see,
immortal.
I told you his origin story there.
He's old, but
He's been making curry
He's
for like
way
300 years, bro.
he's old, but he's in the ancient. He's not
Yeah.
No,
ancient.
he's not immortal.
Immortal.
Yeah, that's it.
He and Keanu Reeves.
Okay, so he started that. And where did the name Ravi come from?
Oh, wow. So Ravi is actually the name of a river from
Okay.
Lahore. And
That's where
That's
mother
where from my
stays.
mother is
That's
from.
from my
He's
mother's
not. My
from.
father's not from Lahore. He's a little bit further from Lahore.
From a village called
it's
Wazir-
not a
Zero.
village actually. It's more like a city. A
small city. Yeah, small city.
Now
you'd
it's
say.
actually pretty
big
decently
city,
sized.
yeah,
Yeah,
now.
that
It's
time
a big city because you guys joined. Your family is massive, right? There's
Lahore is
about
big.
Yeah,
Wazir
like
isn't
15
big.
of you, right? That's a
It's more than that. Now.
yeah. There's a lot of you in there, mashallah. About
Alhamdulillah.
family. So the village that you guys are.
Yes.
Yeah.
He got into a lot of trouble because of that as well. Because there's another river by the name of Shinab, which is near his place. So when he opened up this one by the name of Ravi, he got a lot of flack from his own family, saying, "Oh, you named it after your wife's city and stuff." Because Ravi is very synonymous with the city of Lahore, because it's just at the entrance of the city of Lahore. So he said, "Fine," and that's the story he actually tells everybody, that I named it after my wife's city. So
Yeah, well, look,
Alhamdulillah.
the Taj Mahal was built for a woman. The pyramids were built for Cleopatra.
Ravi was
So
built for a woman.
Ravi was built for his wife, right? So he had the right idea. And you know the happy wife, happy life. So he was ahead of his time, like way ahead of his time.
Yes.
So when he opened here, I mean, it must have been a big thing, right, for you guys, because here is it was still new. It was still, I mean, I'm assuming it was one of the first restaurants.
Actually,
he
yes.
struggles a lot. Like,
I've seen old pictures. Satwa came up in front of him, and Satwa is just behind Sheikh Zayed Road. Sheikh Zayed Road, we've seen it being built in front of us. But in my old pictures, we've seen...
he can say that.
Yeah,
I can't say that.
He can't say that, yeah.
Yeah, because when
For those who don't know, we're cast 12. He's recently just joined Dubai. You know what I mean?
That's
No,
big
the
beard.
road-
Yeah, yeah, right.
That's big beard.
Just stick on beard.
the road that's in front of the restaurant, if you've seen, there's a big footpath in front of it. That wasn't there. There's
just all
there's all
sand and
sand over
everything.
there. I've seen the old pictures. I have not seen it also myself, but I've seen the pictures. It was built around the restaurant, so we were lucky in that. I think.
So my dad said when he opened up the restaurant, all you could see around was sand,
Yeah.
lorries, as in like big trucks and everything, and that's it. And small construction.
The maintenance shops and stuff. Because he opened from two shops. The next door was a garage. So Ravi has been a gradual process. He opened up with two shops, and he opened up two shops the next door. He took them, then later on branched into the next ones nearby. So it's been a gradual
The
expansion.
expansion isn't like a
going
normal
up. Yeah.
normal business way. It's like this. It's very like this.
linear.
In width.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when he did it, he took this shop. He took this shop. Then he's like, I need more place.
He
that
took
shop?
the,
He took
the
that
flats behind. He converted that into the
Like,
kitchen.
I need
and
this.
made
I need this.
Back to you guys doing the village again, bro. It's like a takeover.
That's like, drop that wall. bring it
That's
in,
why the
drop
Ravi
ball.
colors are green, because it's a virus. It just takes over everything around it. Just
Yeah,
spreads.
we've got a word over there in Pakistan. It's called Kabza Mafia. We say it's like takeover mafia, actually.
Yeah, see? So I know it. So growing up as Pakistani children in Dubai, I mean, I've had a lot of Pakistani friends in England. I'm sure you've seen the film East is East
Yes.
before.
Gurinder Chadda, yes.
This is where I first swear in the podcast. But how many times did you hear bastard? Like growing up, was it strict?
Well,
My
not
parents
really.
are not that strict, but yes.
Well, it's a Desi
Desi
father.
family, yes.
Yeah. So you have to have some sort of thing like this where you expect him to be little bit disciplined, but I can't say it was way over disciplined.
Some traditions, yes.
some
we
traditions.
did.
I
Yeah,
got
yes.
away with a lot of
You
things.
don't understand anything. This guy's just there chilling, bro.
I got away with a lot of things because of these guys. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like they
I
took
got-
care of
should be
me as
thanking
well.
us.
Like, yeah, that's what
I got
I'm
a
thanking you
flag.
guys about.
I
it.
got a flag for both of you.
Yeah, you're in the middle,
Right.
so you're kind of like in that limbo place.
He does it.
Exactly.
He
I
does
was,
it. It
we
comes
got the
back to me.
stricter
He
stricter
does it.
parents.
It comes back to me.
They mellowed down a little bit when he was born. Totally mellowed down when he was
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Because look, being a parent, when the last ones come, you don't care anymore. You just want to make
Exactly.
sure that they're not dying, they're okay,
Exactly.
they're breathing, they're not getting into too much trouble.
The elders will take care
yeah,
of him.
yeah. It's like it's fine. So
Thanks to you guys, man.
yeah, right.
It's on automatic mode by then, you know.
So-
It's on auto mode.
But all three of you don't work in the family business,
We
right?
do.
You do.
We do.
All three of you.
All three of us.
Well done to you, because that's very difficult. Being in this day and age. And still working, and I'm saying well done, unless you were forced to do it. Therefore, I take that back.
I appreciate it
Yeah,
all
yeah,
because
yeah.
of the brothers
stick.
as well. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what, they actually pushed me as well on this part. Like you know what, they like we did it. Like you know, you should
Let's
actually.
bring that mic up. I told you it was going to.
Alright.
Yeah, you go do that sexy hold. Yeah.
No, well, actually, you know what, I actually really appreciate them actually, you know, pushing me to, you know what, go to work as well. You know what, I really enjoy it now because of how easy they've made it for me. You know. And well, managing it right now is so much easier because of Wasim and Wahid as well right now.
Makes sense.
Well, with my father as well. Like you
has
know
to
what,
say that, you
You
know.
don't call
Yeah,
us by
right.
names, yeah?
yeah.
The respect
You
has to
call
be
him Mister.
Bye, bye, bye.
Wisdom,
Bye.
yeah. Bye.
Bade bhaiya,
Yeah,
bade bhaiya.
But I mean, because it happens a lot in these families, especially with family businesses, where being the first child, I'm assuming you had no choice.
It was not about no choice. I wanted
You can
to.
say it. It's fine.
Nah,
It's
I'm being
true.
very honest. Actually, I'll be honest. My father did not want me to work in the family restaurant, in the family business. He wanted me to actually be a doctor, and I was not very good at science.
Obviously.
Completely.
Doctor, engineer.
Absolutely.
That's the one. That's the
Lawyer,
dream.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
It's always a dream.
And I
A
don't
doctor or
have the
lawyer.
aptitude for the science as well. So
We get that a lot in Arabs, and I'm always like, Mama, no one in my family is a doctor or anything. Like, why
Absolutely.
you didn't do it? So why are you expecting me to do it? Like,
They want you to be the first.
do you know what I mean?
You wanna be the
No,
first.
let my son be the first. I'm cool.
you be the
I want to
first.
enjoy
You
my
want it
life.
from your
I wanna- Look, as far as I'm concerned, my son could be a T-Rex when he grows up. I don't care what he does. Like, as long as he's happy. Like, I don't care. Like, when I
Yeah,
never
but that
asked him-
mindset wasn't there in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
parents
of course,
back then.
of
Now
course.
they actually let their
It's
the people
open-minded
today, now
now.
they're
Yeah.
open-minded.
Yeah, very open-minded.
I actually wanted to work. I mean, I saw how much work my father has done and the hard work he's put in. I had a little bit of the aptitude to do this because I could see there was a legacy being built. So I'm happy that I stuck to my decision of working with him, and we want to take it to the next level now.
That is the nicest way I've ever seen anyone describe free food.
You
Which
should
is
ask
the
my
real
mom.
reason.
You should ask my mom.
It's
That's
home
room
food
service
for
for
us.
life.
Yeah, that's
It's
it.
home food
That's
for
what,
us.
that's what it was. He was like, yeah, you see, I wanted to do this. And he was like, yeah, but really, man, you know how good that food is. I was just getting it free for work. So what about yourself? What was your ideal when you were growing? Were you like, I want to carry on with this, or?
Actually, I was like 14 years old since I've been sitting at the restaurant.
Wow.
So one day,
Sorry,
yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like,
Because we used to live upstairs.
Yeah.
So I went out to the restaurant and he opened up this new place, the one next to it, and I just went over there and I was looking at the guy who was sitting at the counter, and suddenly there was a lot of, there's a sudden dinner rush came. He's like, Chanbhai, can you handle this thing? And I'm like, okay, what do I do? He's like, just what I'll tell you, just put that in. I was like, fine, I'm okay. Now I'm 14 years old. I'm sitting, I can't even see up, And
that's why they got the stool. As
yeah,
well.
they actually got from me.
It's still there.
No, it's a new one. It's a new
All
one.
right.
That one's gone now. So I was sitting over there. They kept on telling me, and after like 3 or 4 hours, around 12 o'clock, and the next day it's not school; it's a holiday, so it's Thursday night. So after I get done, the guys are closing down the place. We closed that place at 12 o'clock that time. They go to the restaurant. Dad's sitting there. He's about to go back home. They go and tell him something. My dad tells him to call me. And I'm like, okay, fine. No, I'm tired now. Right? So I go to him. I'm like, I'm going up. I'm going to go play my games. I'm done for the day. Okay. He's like, every weekend you're coming.
Like, yeah.
I'm like, okay.
What did I sign up for?
Yeah, exactly. So
There's one more guy being the waiter over there. So he was helping out. So he was happy with that.
Yeah.
So from there onwards, Dad has always been like, whenever food comes, he's like, try this. Tell me what's wrong with it. Tell me what this is. So whatever knowledge and everything he started giving me beforehand. My actual thing was not to actually go to the restaurant. I wanted to do filmmaking.
He actually wanted to be a filmmaker.
Yeah. But
Why are you talking about his dreams like that? You said it in such a negative
No, no.
way. He's like,
he wanted
No, 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 no. I
he
will tell
wanted,
you.
he wanted to be
Because
an
there
actor.
was something connected to that with me.
He
as
wanted
well.
to be an actor,
you guys see, he could have been a dancer, you could have been an actor, you could have been a filmmaker, you could have just started making
No,
videos.
he's the all-rounder over there. Like, yeah.
So I used to perform in college as well.
Okay.
So we've done the arts thing.
Okay, for now.
You never
Done.
know. The bug,
Yeah, you never
the
know,
bug
bro.
bites again.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So like I said, but when we started another restaurant, he's like, we need help and everything. Because before that, we used to do Global Village also and everything. So he was like, you need to handle that. You go to college, you come back, you handle this. I was like, fine, I can do that. And that's from where it pretty much came up like, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this, you have to do that. Everyone else is pretty much pro-choice. Me, it's like,
Yeah.
you have to.
Yeah.
I
You're
get
saying
it.
you
Feel bad for you, bro. Like, you didn't even have a choice.
No, but it's true though. It's like I remember when I was growing up, and obviously during Ramadan, I'd see the whole family fasting, and I was very young, and I'd be like, "Oh, I want to fast too." And they were like, in the beginning, it was like, do what you can, see if you can make it through the day. If not, no problem. So I remember, and one day I was just like, "Yeah, no, this is enough for me. I'm going to get my water." And my mom's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Nah, this is cool." I did enough. She was like, "No, this is fasting. Like, you got to do it now. You decided you want to do it. You got to do it." And I was just like, "But the dry
That's not what I
mouth."
signed up for.
You don't have a choice.
That's
know
what
what I
we.
signed up
That's
for.
what we used to call like chili dosa.
It's
you
a
know?
trap.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah,
trap.
right? It's all a
It's a
trap.
trap.
But yeah, I think a lot of people growing up in the Western world don't understand that whole family business and and sticking with it. I mean, we get it a lot in Arab countries, and I mean, not so much in Lebanon because we just do whatever we feel like doing and then just carry on with it. But it happens a lot in Asian, you know, in Southeast Asia and, you know, China. They do the whole, in the takeout restaurant, they'll work there. I think a lot of people don't have that, you know, in England and in London where they're going to work in the family business.
family business.
Our families will have that there also, I'm sure. Like Pakistani families, Indian families, they'll have it there also, regardless of. They don't let that culture go. It's ingrained, you know. They will never let go of that. Yeah, I think so. They'll never let go.
So I remember you were saying to me before we were talking, amongst a lot of the other things that we can't talk about. By the way, I was going to tell you, so this is the first time we have the 3-person couch here. Usually we have the same one with the 2-seater. So that's why it was taken a while, because like amongst breaking collaborations, this is another record, another record that you've broken. You come here. You
First
actually,
one. We broke another record.
We launched the first 4-person collaboration on the show. So congratulations and
appreciate it.
We get a plaque for it.
I mean, to be honest, I don't think it's going to be as good for you guys as the Adidas thing was. But so we were saying that your dad didn't really realize the culture he was building, because look, everybody knows Ravi's, and not many places can say that. I mean, a few places can, depending on when people were here, because Dubai wasn't. There wasn't many.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now people still know Ravi's, and that, knowing that there's so many restaurants and you have the no-beers and all that stuff that the people into, you'll still find the people like, that's where I kind of want to go. Or after a long night, it's like, yeah, let's go to Ravi's and get some, you know, some dal and blah, blah, blah. So I don't think, you were saying he didn't realize what he was creating until very recently, right?
Yeah. I'll tell you how when I actually realized this back in 2005, 6, I don't remember exactly. There was a campaign that was going to be done by Emirates Airlines. It was similar.
Meet Wahid.
Yeah. It's there on YouTube. This was supposed to be a Dubai video, actually Dubai tourism video. They had shortlisted about, again, around 11 or 12 places like the Dubai Aquarium and all these stuff. And they wanted to feature Ravi also in them. So the person who actually came to meet me, she told me that she used to work for Dubai Tourism. And she said, your restaurant is one of the places they show to people as a cultural icon. I'm like, damn, I didn't know that. So they did the video. It was, they used to show it in the Emirates Airlines in-flight entertainment. It was featured on BBC, CNN and everything. I'm like, I didn't know that. So I realized, okay, there is something over here. And my father also did not know. Because Anthony Bourdain did a story. Anthony Bourdain came and he shot me at the restaurant, yes.
Wow.
And I had no idea when he came, when he did that. Yeah, I think he just came and did a commando shoot or something. But he did it, and people sent me the link. When I saw it, I'm like, when was he here? I don't know.
Then they called me up and everything.
I have no idea, because then there's the celebrities
you
like...
were too busy being artistic, that's why.
Rehearsals, dance rehearsals.
Yeah, right?
Dance rehearsals, you know.
I can't disclose it.
Too many secrets.
Yeah.
So the thing is that he had an idea because of, you know, Emirates and everything. But for me, and I'm sure for him also, when we've been growing up, we have seen celebrities come to the restaurant. We have seen the cricket team come to the restaurant. We have seen, you know, like other
celebrities.
Like, you can say celebrity stars. They've been to the restaurant.
Who's the biggest that has come?
Craig David, Rishi Kapoor. Oh, Rishi Kapoor thing was awesome. Then I think so.
What's that? One Republic's main lead singer.
Nice.
He was there as well. He loves rap. And
Sultan was there.
you never got to meet him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anthony Bourdain came.
Snoop Dogg actually...
Well, I'm surprised AJ still didn't come yet. Like, you know.
I've been there, right?
Yeah. Well, you didn't let me know about it.
I was there. I was there, and I was also in Expo as well. So.
Jibber was
Just saying
there.
why you're saying names. Now's a good time to. Now's a good time to put it in.
And we had AJ as well.
Yeah.
You did it before me. You know,
It's true.
You didn't let me.
Yeah.
So I don't know when Snoop Dogg actually came, but there was a
He didn't come though.
He didn't come. I don't know, but there was a newspaper cutting. And the headline was, "I want to have Ravi's biryani."
Snoop said that.
Yes.
It's there on
I have the picture of that. I'll show it to you later. That was on Khalid Sham's news. And the headline was, "I want to have Ravi's biryani."
Ravi's.
So that was something big. I'm like, okay, an international artist is now promoting. It was something big.
And we didn't even know that.
So when I
People
told my
were
dad
sending
about this, also he's like, Who is this? I don't know.
He was telling your dad about Snoop Dogg. He's like,
Snoop?
Snoop. Oh.
It's a good thing he doesn't know about
Yeah,
Snoop.
yeah. He was like, but why do you know about Snoop Dogg? Like, yeah.
Why do
I
you
don't
know about
know.
someone who's dog?
Yeah, exactly, right? What's all this green? Ravi colors. He would have been all right with that. Yeah. That's
So
crazy.
this was something that I actually bought the knowledge about the restaurant being a legacy, and I used to tell my dad, and like I said, he wouldn't bother with that. But recently when Expo approached us, when we did the Expo, that's when my father said, okay, now I think we are there. Something is going on. Expo person, obviously now when Adidas did this, so now he has realized it.
But also, you got to remember for your father, I mean, he's a lot older than us.
Yes. Of course.
And what legacy means to them and what legacy means to us.
Yes.
They're not involved in social media. They don't care about any of that.
Don't
So
care about it.
legacy to them is, what's his name come? He comes regularly. He's a repeat customer and he loves it. And he shakes my hand and tells me I love it. Like for them, that's
Regular
real
customers.
AJ, that's
legacy,
actually
you know?
true. You know,
Yeah.
we jumped on the delivery bandwagon very late, and obviously because of COVID. When
Yeah, this is what I wanted to talk about as well.
My father never believed in the delivery model. He said anybody wants to have my food has to come to my restaurant.
It's the food
So-
quality that gets
Exactly.
ruined.
Of
He's
course,
like,
like
the
when
food
it's
quality
delivered.
goes bad. He's like, I'm not going to deliver that.
Yeah,
I want them to come here. They're going to enjoy it here
exactly.
rather than me sending it over there.
Yes.
And they're going like, it's cold.
Yeah.
He
But
was
then
literally-
COVID happened and then he saw the daily income and he's like, see, tell
Yeah,
me more about
let's
this
start the
delivery thing
delivery
that's happening. Let's talk about it. But yeah, so what happened there? Because, I mean, there was a time when Ravi was going to close, right? Because of this whole pandemic. So how did that feel for you guys? How did it feel for your father? Obviously, like after he's put his life into it. So that must have been...
It was a bad time to
It was
everybody.
heartbreaking.
It was something that made us ponder that maybe we've done something wrong, and
What we could have done, actually.
maybe it was times when we were thinking, okay, maybe we should have done this, we should have done that. So a little bit of the model changed after that. Delivery also started and stuff. We started doing it, but still not aggressively like that. But we did start a little bit. And alhamdulillah, these collaborations and all these got us back. And especially, I would like to thank the community. The community really supported us at that time.
Definitely.
Need to
I had
give a
people
shout out to
calling
them.
us. They said
Chris,
that
Chris
they,
Fade was awesome.
yeah, Chris Fade
Chris
was
Fade.
very instrumental.
Amazing
in that, yeah.
person.
Amazing person.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So he brought out the news and
Just like you.
just like
He's a friend of mine, so it's fine. That's cool.
He supported us immensely.
immensely. So he supported us immensely. Yes,
He was there recently, right, with Brianna when...
Yeah.
he was there for.
She gave the shoe.
So she was there for... That's where he took them for a first date.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what he told me.
Yeah,
Yeah, because we did a radio.
Well,
radio
he was
over
pissed
there.
about that.
He was
though.
pissed.
yeah.
Because we
was
went to the
pissed
Hindi
about
channel.
it.
We went to the Hindi channel over there.
Yeah.
So we did an interview over there for the
Prakshat.
for the
In
Adidas,
the
yeah.
same building.
Yeah.
Yes,
Snake.
No, next
that's absolutely his
next
reaction.
room.
That was-
Not
He's
even
Like,
the
I
same
don't want to
building.
see you guys
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
leaving. From inside, he was really.
I think in a
I
way
don't
he
wanna
just
see you.
flipped the finger to a scene.
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, I would too. Especially I've been promoting you guys and I walk past and you just give someone else a pair of trainers. I'm like,
No, we were
No,
saying
no,
hi
you know
to
what?
him.
No,
We were
this
saying hi to
isn't
him.
the
He's like, I
story.
don't want to talk to you.
He's like, I don't want to talk to you because you came to me last.
yeah.
Yeah. Then he
I'm
called
the
us.
one.
in.
As soon as the whole Adidas story came out,
He just popped up here.
and he's the first person to, you know what, like
Send me
contact
messages.
us or something. And the first person he contacted was Wasim, and he was doing a school run for picking up the kids.
But we never knew he called. So when we went
Me
inside,
and Wahid weren't even like, you know,
We need to
didn't
work
know.
on this communication because Wasim seems to know everything that's going on and everything.
This
and you
one-
two guys are not getting involved.
Like I said, 14 years. You know?
yeah, right? That's what it is.
So, no, what happened was I was taking my kids to the school, okay, and they had an exam. So they called me up like, no, actually they sent me a message. They're like, you know, we need so much time and everything, 10 minutes only. I'm like, I'm driving right now. Can we do it like a little later? Because I didn't know who it was at that time. Then they called me. They're like, you know, we just need 2 minutes. I'm like, I'm driving right now. There's no chance of me actually being on the phone right now like this and doing this. They're like, can you park the car there? And I'm going to Sharjah early morning, like
Yeah.
7,
Also, I
7:30,
think
and I'm
with 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
he was
Yeah.
cranky.
Yeah.
I had no ideas what the call was for anything. I'm like, I can do it in half an hour. I can't do it right now. They're
And
like,
the other reason they contacted him was because when the old story happened regarding the closing down of the
They
restaurant,
contacted
they had
Wasim as
contacted
well.
him. They had his
Yeah.
number, so they contacted him because of that.
they had my
Now,
number.
when we went over there, yeah,
Wasim, nope, it's because
Yeah.
I'm the cool one. That's why they called me.
absolutely. I don't want to talk to you guys.
I'm in the middle.
Hey,
Yeah,
you,
you
got,
see,
you
right?
got the privilege of the middle one.
And it was surprising when Chris said that to us. I said, "You never called us." He's like, "I was the first one to do it." He was
was, he
pissed.
was.
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry, dude, you'd never go. He's like, who's the one who was doing the school run? Then both of us looked at him and
Yeah,
were like, okay,
yeah,
it is this guy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he gave like, you know, in a friendly way, he flipped him off.
Yeah.
Like,
In a friendly way, he did.
Yeah.
What could I do?
Yeah. I mean, I get it. Chris, we're going to talk about this tomorrow. We're going to talk about this in the gym tomorrow. You can tell me the true story.
Chris will have you. Don't listen to him.
But I took it to the side. I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what happened. But it was nice. Everything turned out pretty well, actually. But like you was asking, like how my father is reacting to all this stuff. The whole thing about Adidas and everything, it hits him like when his own people come and tell him this. Okay, because the social media and everything, those are just numbers, those are pictures, those are nothing for him. He used to have anything, whichever used to come like on the newspaper, and he used to cut them and everything, and he used to keep them.
Newspaper mattered.
Yes, that's what the thing for
his
him.
Instagram is, you know, when a celebrity comes in, they put the picture on the wall.
No, he never did that.
He's never put any
He never
celebrity
did that.
picture. He's never put
He's
it,
never
but he's
done
got the
that.
cuttings.
Yeah,
And
he
all
never
that.
did that. Being very honest, he never ever told us. Like initially, there were no cameras and everything, you know, the phones and everything. So
You
never
gotta
had
cut
that.
out
Yeah, but
a lot of
there's a guy there
cutouts.
just doing like, you know, the prison sketch, police sketch drawing of someone coming in like.
And he's got friends in Khaleej Times and all these newspapers. He would only find out when they used to send it to him. That, Sir, you've
That's the
been
only
featured.
way, yeah.
That's it.
Dude, that, you know, just the whole Ravi's being iconic. That picture of Uncle sitting on the chair wearing the shoes, that is the dopest picture. Dude.
It
I
is.
love that.
Like
picture,
that
yeah.
needs to be framed and
It
put up
is.
there. Like it's very
For
mafia,
me-
very kind of like,
For
you know,
Me
Godfather.
like,
personally is
It
the
is.
one where he's
It is.
holding the coat.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Godfather.
In the staircase, like
The real OG.
yeah, right? Yeah.
The real OG.
All right, so I think it's time we need to talk about this whole Adidas collaboration, as amazing as it is. But also, I'm a journalist, so we're going to be asking some questions that everybody's been telling me to ask and all that stuff. I'm not going to say any names, probably will. So let's talk about how it started in the beginning. Where did this whole collaboration come from? Why did they choose Ravi's, and what was the initial first point of contact that happened?
The first thing was
I got the email.
Yeah,
You got the email.
Actually, he
I
got the email. Yeah, he
because
got the email.
I run basically the whole social
Social
media.
media.
I was running it because
You
young.
run the social media.
He's
I
young,
used
right?
to no.
He's
around
taking
that
care of
time,
them
I
on
was
social
taking care
He's
of
The
young,
Ravi's
he's
one.
free.
Yeah, the
So why are
Ravi's
you not
one.
reposting my stories, bro?
Well, now I'm not. Now I'm not. Now I
doing
got a
it?
team.
We
I
gave
got a
it,
team.
we gave it to him because he was young. He was
Talk,
you know, doing
talk to your
much.
team, bro. They're not reposting my stories, man.
We got to talk
Yeah,
to them.
okay.
Well, I'll speak to him.
So you got the email.
I got the email, and then you know what? I go to well, I couldn't believe it myself, but you know what? I see like you know Adidas wants to collaborate and everything. They wanted to have a meeting, and I go to Wasim, like you know, I tell him like you
We're
know,
the sneaker guys.
we are sneakerheads.
Being
So
very
you know
honest,
what?
but you know what he comes up to tells me? He's like, you know, John bhai, what is the one thing you always dream of? And I'm like, I was sleeping actually that time. I'm being very honest, I was sleeping. And
He
I'm
went off contacts.
like, I'm like, what? He's like, because I just woke up from dream. He's like, what do you dream of? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You asked me
He's
what
like-
my dream was?
Yeah, exactly. What I just streamed
Making
now.
a movie. Making a movie.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's what he asked. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what exactly do you mean?
Yeah.
He's like, I gotta show you something. I'm like, fine, what? And he's like, he shows me his phone. And I look at it and I'm like, I gave him the phone back. I'm like,
He said, get out of the room.
Get
I'm
out.
like, out.
Then I go to the other one. Like, all right, I show him, and then you know what? He did pretty much the same thing as well. And even though,
Because I
like,
thought it was a prank.
Oh, really?
I was expecting some radio guy to call us,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like, you know, aha, I got
At
you,
the bottom,
something.
it was one of
Got
those, you know,
you.
those Nigerian emails that you
Yes.
get. Yeah, Adidas wants to collaborate, but right now we're
We
stuck
need-
in a hospital. If
Yeah,
you
you
can
need
send
to
us
send-
this much
Yeah.
money,
Exactly.
we will then collaborate with you and make you some trainers.
So just out of fun, the number was there. I said,
we took the
Let's
meeting.
call them.
This is Scarlett, yeah?
Yeah, this is Scarlett.
Shout out to Scarlett. Doing
shout
big
out to
things for
Scarlett,
Adidas.
yeah.
Scarlett
Such
is
a
our
lovely,
angel.
Amazing
she's such a
person.
lovely person, dude, and
She
makes
is.
things happen, dude.
Thanks to
she
her for
believes in
all of
something.
this, man.
Absolutely.
She gets it done, man. I love that.
This thing
That's
we
true.
have to be thankful to her because everything, the events recently and everything, it's all because of her. She has been very supportive of us. To be
Actually,
very
it's a whole
honest.
team.
It's a whole team.
It's a whole team. There are a lot of people.
A
over
massive
there.
shout out
I
to
can-
Scarlett. though.
Scarlett,
Yeah,
actually, yes.
we can't name everyone because
Yes.
there's a big team.
There's a
But
huge team.
Scarlett has always been the point.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
we can name her the first one and maybe the only one, but it's a big
because
team.
she was the first point of contact.
Because if we
for
start
us.
naming everyone,
Yeah.
it's a big team.
It's a big
And I
team.
don't want to miss out any
But
names
this is
and
no.
everything.
But this is the thing about Scarlett as well, is that she doesn't make decisions and then delegate to other people. Like, do you know what I mean? When you're dealing with Scarlett, you're dealing with Scarlett all the way till the end.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Sure.
Do you know what I mean? And that's
Sure.
that's a rare thing to find.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just someone's like, all right, I made that connection, now you go deal with it kind of thing. So you see someone who's passionate in the ideas that they have, which is really cool.
She was very
Definitely, she was passionate about, like, you know, she stuck through the whole thing together.
any issues, any
And
problems.
the thing is that
She made us feel like family.
yeah, and you couldn't say anything about it for 2 years, right?
Like almost 2 years.
that the
yeah.
confidentiality clause was there,
Yeah.
so we it was really hard to.
It was really hard for us to, you know, keep it in as well. Like,
Yeah, and this is what people don't realize because you get a lot of haters and you get a lot of what's happening or why are they doing this or they're taking advantage or blah blah blah. It's like, dude, this is a long process. Like they don't realize how much work's gone into it.
Absolutely.
a lot of work.
You know, I'm
goes
sure a
in.
lot of people think that they
8
just came up
months
to you and
of
said, "Hey, do you want to do it?" And you said, "Yeah," and then they did it.
No.
No,
8
But
months,
8 months of
8
the
months of
whole
legal
shoe.
work. 8 months of legal
alright.
work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was 8
There are a
months of
lot of
legal
legal
work.
Oh,
policies
for the
in
shoe
that,
as
yeah.
well.
Oh, the shoe is different, but I'm just saying 8 months of legal work. That's
sure.
like unprecedented. You just go like, why?
So they told. How long did you think it was going to take? Because obviously, being sneakerhead, you must have been so excited. Like,
Yeah, obviously,
okay,
we
so we'll
thought
get it
like,
in
you
a
know
month.
what, like, yeah, probably we were like,
Where's mine?
okay,
Where's
6
mine?
months,
Where's mine?
3
Where's
months tops.
Yeah.
But we didn't know like there are
It's a
processes,
process.
like, you know.
So it's a huge process, obviously.
When I was checking this out, I told him, Yeezy got released after 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, the first Yeezy got released after 3 years. He's like, okay, I'm calm.
So you broke another record. You beat Yeezy. Just saying you beat Kanye, dude.
With 44,000, yeah, I'm sure, man.
Yeah, it's true.
No, the Red October still goes for higher, I think.
Yeah, it's true. He's
No,
true.
after
He's
the
he's a
meeting,
sneakerhead. He knows.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
So what happened? So explain it to me. So they put it down and said, okay, we're going to do this deal. What was the first initial
So we
idea?
called them up and we had a conversation. They're like, please come down to our office, D3, right?
No, the D3
Before the
conversation was-
B3, actually, she
we
came
had-
down to the
They come
restaurant.
to the restaurant.
yeah.
They came to the restaurant.
Yeah.
So they're like, we'll come to your restaurant and we'll meet you there and everything. The Karama one.
Yeah, the Karama one.
So we were like, fine. And honestly telling you, we weren't expecting anything. We didn't have any clue what was going to happen. We didn't know what was going to happen.
So they just said collaborate.
No, they didn't even
That's
say
it.
it's collab.
Like,
It was
just
just
a
they
collab.
told us
about
So
it.
you
No,
thought initially, like normally, they were like, we'll give you a couple
The
of trainers.
subject, you know what the
that
subject
you
had?
wear.
What the subject had was Ravi X Adidas.
That's it.
That's it.
Nothing else.
So I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So that is what, like, you know what? It got me shocked.
Yeah.
And then we took the meeting.
So when we were at meeting and they were talking, they were asking questions. I was just like,
Actually, we also were on the same.
no, but you were still talking. I was pretty much
It helped
like this.
because the conversation went well because the sneakerheads, right? So it was better for her also to talk because she understood. Okay, they understand sneakers, so
The culture,
it helped
everything.
actually. The conversation from there was very helpful because they knew about the sneakers, and I told them that you don't need to do much. The Stan Smiths are the same colors. Just put a Pearl logo with
see,
it. It's fine.
not a
Yeah, it's
sneakerhead.
gonna be
Not a
Stan
sneakerhead,
Smith.
you see
Or,
that?
yeah. I'm not a big one, but I do own a couple of them. But I'm not a big sneakerhead.
but
yes.
Stan
No, the
Smiths and
culture.
Superstars are
He
completely
doesn't-
different.
No, he doesn't understand the culture of it,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole story making
I
of a
understood
sneaker.
later on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See, like what you're wearing, it has to tell a story. Why is Jordan or is this like this such a classic thing? Why is a Stan Smith such a classic thing? Why is a superstar such a big thing? Why is all these equities and all that stuff? What is the big thing about the story
the
behind it?
difference between a
So
high
now
top-
I'm part of the
a high
story
top
now.
and a
Now
low
I'm
shoe
part of the
and
Like
all
story.
forums, like forums and everything.
Yeah.
Why forum when it's come back now? Why is it such a big thing? Why it's so great? These stories and everything, you need to know about the history and everything.
I'm glad, you know what, we said it through Superstars. I don't think so. Any shoe would have been like,
Did they give you an option? Was it like,
Well,
do you want to
they
do
did, I
the
think.
They did,
Superstar
they did.
or
Actually, I think so. They started with.
they
said
they
that
actually,
these
you know what, they gave us an idea, like, you know what, the Superstar
They were
is
saying it might be a-
perfect.
yeah.
It'll be perfect, like, you know, the story would be genuine with it. And then we went on with the Superstar. We were like, you know what, let's go with it. Like, we didn't even think
I was
about
wearing
it.
one that day.
Okay.
I was wearing the black one, the white and the black one.
Yeah.
I was wearing one.
We were wearing Nikes though.
Yeah.
the worst?
They don't know how to do it.
Yeah, yeah. The disrespect. To be honest, you say that, but when I did the episode with Joe Foster, the founder of Reebok, I was
Yeah.
wearing Converse.
There's competition, there's
everybody,
competition.
yeah, but you know that Chuck actually designed the Reeboks for him in the beginning. So I was like, that kind of was
Balances
okay. I was
out,
like,
you
he's your
know?
friend. It's okay. But yeah, I didn't
Well,
have any Reeboks.
did he say anything about it though?
Yeah. Yeah, he was like,
had
I like
some-
your Reeboks. I was like, sorry, dude, I'm so sorry. Man. He actually signed a pair of Reebok Classics for me, which is, again, just the
Classic
whole
trainers, yeah.
collection with having the founder of, the thing he's signing them.
I started
some
this,
spares,
and
you
this
know.
is my signature on
Yeah,
it. You know,
yeah.
It's going on the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going on the wall.
I got some spares, you know. I mean, you
got my
you
number,
did give me
sorry
a gift,
about
but
that.
there's that Ravi shirt with the green collar that was that actually for sale?
No.
No, it wasn't
Those
for
are
sale.
customized because when we went over there on the day of the launch, I saw a lot of people buying a lot of apparel
we were
from there.
giving away.
Yes, because they
to
had
the first 100, I think, or a couple
I think it's 50.
buyers. Yeah,
I think
couple
it was
Of the
buyers.
collar shirts.
the collar
With the
shirts,
green
collar
red
shirts,
shirts.
the ones
Those are-
our
yes.
staff.
You've been to our
wearing,
restaurant,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's based
The
on
staff
the staff.
Yeah, yeah,
shirt,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those were for sale or no?
No, they weren't for sale. Like
These
whoever
are
buys
customized
the,
ones.
You can't
These
get
are-
them.
No, you can't get them. So basically, what happened was like whoever gets the
Yeah, I
shoe.
know. You know. I understand. I understand.
Can you get them?
Put him on
He's
the
with
list.
me.
Put him on the list for the people who want
it.
it.
You know, he has that thing.
See, look, I've got a thing that's different to the people
Alright.
that want it.
Yep.
As you might imagine from our previous conversations and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a swapper, bro. I'm happy to swap. I got a lot of things to swap, dude. I know that you collect.
You just
I
saw your
collect.
collection,
We
yeah.
can, we
For
can,
sure, for sure.
We can easily swap some stuff, dude. No, but the shirt is something.
It's amazing.
I want to frame it and put the. I want to frame the
It's not your
shirt and then
size,
put the
bro.
thing. And then it's not your size, bro. Look. You don't want to keep things. I
You
want
can
to
pass
frame
it on. Yeah,
I want to frame it and put it on the wall with all of your signatures, so you be a part of my family.
it's
know?
cool. You can give it to AJ, so it's cool.
Yeah, see?
I'll check.
We're going to your house right after this. These guys just drop me there after. Okay, so we're. Don't be making that face.
No.
That's fine now.
And he's like, I'm not getting it.
So there
I'm
was
not getting
there were limited. We don't know how many limited there
You don't
was.
know
No, we don't
the
know.
exact numbers.
There was limited shoes, but were the shirts limited? The t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
those
the
were
Ravi
even more
t-shirt.
limited.
Okay, so
The white t-shirts with
Yeah.
the.
so our staff, they all got the t-shirts,
T-shirts,
as in
yeah.
the shirts and everything.
They were actually designed for the photo shoot,
Yeah.
to be very honest.
Yeah.
So they gave it for the event and
The
everything.
staff.
The staff
Yeah.
got it. We didn't get it, by the way.
Wow. Well.
Scarlet. So anyway, that's what I was saying. So they
Talk to
gave
me
it
after the show.
The whole staff and everyone got it. They were all there for the event and everything. So they all had it. And I think so the initial, I can't remember the number or anything. I think so it was 50 people. They got the shirt and everything. Even in amongst few, the same thing happened. They had that special
100.
t-shirt. 100, yeah.
Yeah, they got
But that
100.
was the amount of people that were there, right?
Well,
I was there in amongst you that day, and
and
I
you didn't get a pair.
Dude, I was so angry. So this is what happened. I had my band,
Yeah.
right?
Or you were waiting outside in the sun.
No, no,
in
no,
the
no,
heat.
no, I was inside.
He got his
Hey.
plugs. Yeah, he got his
I was
plugs.
inside,
But yet,
dude.
Because
no use of that. He didn't even
everyone
get the
was waiting
shoe.
outside, and it was. I was like,
But
you know,
this is
why
what
is everyone
happened.
waiting outside?
This is why I was so annoyed, and I spoke to him, and I was like, "This is one of these things that I'm prepared to be cheeky, and say to him, hey, dude, look, I'm sorry to, but if there
I
was
need a
any
shoe."
left, I'm a collector, blah blah blah. I had my band and everything. I got called away, so I was like, guys, listen, I was there with Tamer and that, and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out to Tamer.
Shout
as well.
out to
Tamer,
bro.
Huge things for the
Love
community.
this guy,
bro.
man.
He's
Like I
like,
said, if I want to name everyone, he would be
But
the
he
first
was
one
the
also.
first
Definitely.
one.
He would definitely be the
Actually,
first
I
one.
Tamer
named
is like, you know
Tamer.
who Tamer is? You've seen The Matrix, right?
He's Morpheus.
Yeah,
He's Morpheus.
He's either Morpheus or he's no. I would say more than Morpheus. He's the key maker.
maker.
Key maker.
For
The reason
sure.
why I'm
For
He
saying
sure.
is-
opens all doors for everyone.
No,
you
this
know
is
what I mean?
possible
Morpheus.
because
Massive,
Yeah,
massive
yeah.
love to the
Yeah,
guy,
you
man.
No,
you
he's
know-
Morpheus because he is cool as
Yeah.
that guy.
Yeah.
He's just
He
doing
might be able
so
to kick
much.
ass like that
Yes.
also.
But
you
the
know?
thing is, like, Tamer is one of the people that I know that no one would know how much he does. He
Absolutely.
does
Exactly.
it. He genuinely does
Effortless.
it for the culture. He
Yes.
doesn't do it to have his name out there.
Absolutely.
He
Yeah.
doesn't do it to get the tap on the shoulder or whatever. He does it because
Definitely.
he genuinely wants
Genuinely,
the culture
actually, yes.
to be better, and he's a part of it. Man,
He's
I
the
love
one,
Tamer, man.
the behind the scenes guy, but he's the main one.
Mm.
He's the one who actually made this possible. Also.
And yeah, there's something to be said for people
Tamer
who
made this
genuinely do
possible
that.
as well.
Tamer
He
made it
he
possible.
got us
Yeah.
connected as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was through Tamer that I was with Tamer. That
I didn't know that.
connected.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tamer, thank you very much again,
Tamer,
bro.
yeah.
Tamer
Love
is the
this
one
guy,
who
man.
You're the superhero,
It's
actually.
like he started this thing around 8 years ago. He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's what I.
He's like,
yeah.
since 8 years, I've almost been like, we need to do something with Ravi. We need
Yes.
to do something with Ravi. We need to do something like it. We never thought 8 years ago that we'll be having a shoe or
Absolutely.
anything.
Yeah.
He had this thing from 8 years ago that,
He's got the vision, bro, and he's got the culture. He's got the
Absolutely.
culture just there. All right, here's a question that I know you're not going to answer, but it's something that I have to ask.
Yeah.
Is there any money coming to you guys from the shoes?
You just said we're not gonna answer.
Yeah, I know, but look, some people have said to me, please ask this. So I've done what's on my side. So 50%, 50%. So guys, now that you know that 50% of each shoe is going to, no. But is that something that is, that you find that a lot of people are asking? Are you getting benefits? Because there were certain, I'm going to just tell you the whole story. I'm sure you know it, but there were people like saying, oh, Adidas are taking advantage of Ravis and this kind of thing, and you know they Adidas don't care about the culture. And here's another thing. A lot of people have no idea about this Adilicious thing.
Yeah,
they don't realize that this is something they're doing worldwide, where they're
exactly.
pitching cultural food.
That is the campaign, actually.
Yeah,
That was
which is
the
why it's
campaign.
called. But a lot of people don't know that.
They don't
So
know
they're like,
that.
oh, why are they going to Ravi's, which is a restaurant, and blah blah blah. So I was having that conversation with someone the other day. Why are they picking a restaurant and taking it? They just want to take advantage of the culture. Why are they picking the restaurant? I was like, no, bro. Like, please find out your information before you start negatively something. This is happening everywhere. And they're taking cultural restaurants from different countries and branding them together.
Yes.
Yeah, 11 total restaurants all around the world, actually.
I think that Scarlett and
when they told us that initially,
they
remember?
started with the project. They explained us in the start itself that
I'm
you know
telling you,
there
the
are
reason I
11
was-
restaurants.
You know,
around
this
the world.
was what was actually pitched to us.
In
They
the
told
start
us the
itself.
Adilicious campaign, that this is going to be the campaign. So it was more about Adilicious than Ravi and Adidas. But yes, Ravi and Adidas are going to be together.
And
It's
us being a
this
part of
big
it,
campaign.
yeah, us being a part of it was a big deal.
Exactly.
Like, you know, we just
11 restaurants from around the world, and only
big
one
deal. It's a
restaurant
big deal.
from the MENA region, from
Southeast Asia,
Southeast Asia. So just one restaurant. Come on, think about it. This is the size of our area, as in like India and Pakistan, all of this together. This is the size of it. It's like
and we're
almost like
representing it.
yeah, exactly,
Yeah, exactly.
And
Not
from-
just that, to be picked. Like,
Yes.
look, Satwa and these places,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
a million. There's more restaurants than people in Satwa and these places. Like, do you know what I mean? So to be picked,
Dubai in
They,
itself.
you
know,
Dubai, they did,
yeah.
yes. That's something big for us.
Exactly. So when they told us that, you know, like we're doing this with you, it's like in the whole GCC, you know, we were so overwhelmed, like, you know, by hearing that.
we didn't even
We
think
couldn't
of-
express our feelings at that
Being
moment.
very honest, we had no. Honestly telling you, we don't care about this thing because honestly, just having a brand like Adidas, because honestly telling you, this is it. Adidas.
it's a ceiling, yeah.
Yeah, it's a
There's
ceiling.
a ceiling.
Yeah. Other than
It's the
this,
recognition
yeah,
they gave
other
us,
than this, that you're
basically.
going for like you know Dior's and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but this
is the ceiling.
This is the thing that I was having a conversation with my friend. They were like, look, again, assumptions.
Yeah.
Which, you know, human nature, people are going to assume, oh, look, Adidas are taking advantage of them. They're not making money off the shoes, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, look, let's just say you're right. They're not making a penny off each shoe. The amount of recognition, extra recognition, the social media, the fact that everyone's talking about Ravi now, the fact that people are selling them for thousands and
44,000,
thousands,
yeah.
you know, 22,000 and 44,000 online. And the fact that I know people who are in this country that never knew Ravi's before. They haven't been here for as long as we have and stuff.
Oh, by the
they
way,
know now.
By the way, you know what? Recently, just like I think 2 days ago, Dad came to me with his phone, and you know what? He had that picture with that like the shoe getting sold for 44,000.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
He sent it us.
his mouth was like, "Is this really
Yeah, I
our
sent
shoe
him- I
is getting
sent him that.
sold?
Yeah, I
Our
sent
shoe
him
is
that.
getting sold for 44,000."
He couldn't believe it.
He couldn't believe it.
This is
See,
the thing
there's
that
a lot
people
of
don't get.
money that goes into marketing and getting the shoes done.
Yeah.
It's not about the monetary thing, to be very honest. It's all about that our brand is associated with an international brand. That is much more than we can actually amount in
Value.
words, in monetary
Value.
value. That's not
Put it this
something
way. The shoes were selling for
550, 549,
550.
yes.
550. Yeah.
let's just say you got 70% of each shoe, which was, do the maths, I'm a failure.
7.5.
350,
Whatever it
354,
is.
400. Of all the shoes sold, if you took that and put it on a marketing budget for the year with someone other than Adidas, you would never get the same recognition.
No way.
Never.
No.
As you would.
Never.
No
Never.
way. No.
Do you know what I
way.
mean?
I
like
know.
the work that you're getting done for you on top of that,
Yes.
you couldn't even pay for.
No.
Because this is not high tech that's coming and saying, hey, we're gonna, this is Adidas. And people, you cannot take away from, and not just that, Adidas Originals, which is also very big in the culture.
Yes.
You know, Run DMC didn't go with Adidas for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at the other people who have been with Adidas.
Wu-Tang and all that
Wu-Tang,
stuff.
Run
Yeah.
DMC. I mean, you're up there with some
Aaron
greats, and I don't
Williams.
think people understand
It's a classic.
the prestige. And they say, yeah, but Adidas is a small brand. It's not a LV.
Who
It's
exactly
not-
is saying that?
No, no, but you know,
I know who-
Kanye
you know,
West
said
is
that.
but
there.
yeah. But you know, people will say, oh, but it's not a, you know, the LVs and this.
Yeah.
It's like, no, but what LVs sell to this many people?
Anish.
Anish, yeah.
Adidas is culture, dude.
Absolutely.
Adidas in itself is a culture.
You know, just
Do you
look
know
at it
what I
this way. A week before our shoes were launched, Adidas announced the Gucci collaboration.
Yeah.
The Gucci is a big brand. Yes,
Gucci, and
it's
they did Prada as well.
Yes,
So if there's people like Gucci and Prada
absolutely.
that are wanting to collaborate with Adidas, then what does that say for
For Ravi,
Ravi,
yeah, obviously.
you know?
Adidas is a culture in itself. You know,
Yes.
sometimes you just have a Adidas, outfit and everything. They're like, that might be a slab.
Yeah, dude, it's true. Just the
The
tracksuit
three
bottoms that you're
stripes.
wearing. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
The three
The
stripes
tracksuit bottoms you're
are
wearing.
known.
If they took away that Adidas leaf, people would still be like,
That might be
they'd be
Adidas.
like, he might have got it from Kurama, but it's but
that's
it's
still Adidas.
Adidas. But it's supposed to be Adidas.
Yes.
It's a
You know what
copy
I
of
mean?
Adidas.
They know. Is there a 3 skewer kebab that's coming out, a special Adidas? I'm hoping it's not green because it means
That's
it's not,
hush-hush right
it's not
there.
cooked well. Yeah, but
That's hush hush.
is there a special Adidas 3 stripe?
We're working with Adidas for more
Don't
things
say
to come,
anything.
inshallah. So we
There's
can't
inshallah,
talk
inshallah.
about
A
that.
lot of mint and bay leaves in there to bring the green out and stuff.
A new confidentiality agreement.
Yeah, exactly, right?
We
We've got to
can't
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the thing that I don't think people understand. Another statement that I heard from a friend, and look, I understand what they're saying, but I feel like they're missing the bigger picture. So somebody was saying to me, okay, but the staff are not getting any money from it. These influencers are probably getting paid more than the staff to do it. And, these staff couldn't afford Adidas before then, and now they're wearing Adidas. And I'm just like, okay, look, I'm a business owner. This podcast now, none of my guys are wearing Rolex watches. But if Rolex goes, hey, dude, promote us and collab with us, and we're going to give you, a lifetime supply of Rolexes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go, yeah, but my cameraman's never really worn a Rolex. I should turn them down. What are you talking about? Like, this is a business maneuver, dude, for the benefit of both parties. Adidas gets to be a part of, a very big cultural thing here that cannot be denied. Ravi's cannot be denied as a restaurant that has been here and is going to be here for, the foreseeable future if Wakar doesn't mess it all up. And it's undeniable. So I don't see why people are so concerned about how much money you guys made. Like, why are they worried about that? Because I think it's wokeism. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, Adidas are doing this and they don't care about the culture. It's like, why do you care? They don't care. Why do you care?
No, someone told me that, the reason why we are asking is this, because we are concerned about you guys. It's our restaurant. It's our culture. And I'm like,
To each his own, I would say. I
don't see you sweating in front of the grill.
exactly.
Like, yeah.
I don't actually react to
I mean,
any of
I
this.
get some. Look, there are some people who are saying
Very
it from a
concerned
good
people.
place.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are people who are saying it from a place of love, and I just feel like have your feelings, but don't make any judgments about someone else because you never know what other people are thinking or how they're portraying which angles they're taking or whatever.
that's the best way about
know?
it. Yeah.
We're taking each comment as it comes, with the good or the bad. We're fine with it, and we're thanking people. But actually, they do care, but still, it's okay. We don't
Whatever
really
it
react
is,
as
good or bad.
we take it in
just-
as stride. To
yeah.
be very honest,
It means that there's something happening. So just take that.
people
Bad
are talking.
press is good press, right?
Yes,
Exactly.
No such
there's
thing
no
as
such
bad
thing as
press.
bad
Yeah,
press.
exactly.
No such thing as bad
I
press.
can't believe I got that wrong, and all three of you knew
Yeah.
the right way to say that. So, is there any more collaborations coming with Adidas, or is this kind of like a one-off thing?
At the moment, this is the one, but they did not anticipate the reaction that they got from me. Exactly. I think they did tell Wakar that we want to do something more. Let's hope so. We're keeping
Let's
our
hope
fingers
so.
crossed
Let's
right now.
hope
We're
so.
hoping. We're hoping.
I'm gonna tell them
There's
I want
nothing
to
concrete
design
at the
one.
moment. Yes.
From before, I'm making my orders from now.
We'll put you on the list.
All
First.
right, put me on the list. So, what do you have in mind for the future of Ravi's? Where do you see this going? What did this kind of change your views on the pace that you guys are taking, or anything like that? Because it was such a big thing. You were like, oh, whoa, hold on a minute.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot more love, and this is a good time to strike while the iron's hot. I'm sure I got that one right. Yes, don't come into my
Yes.
show.
Yes.
Come into my show and start changing my quotes, okay?
Yes, this is the right time, and to be very honest, we're getting a lot of calls
Huge
from
recognitions,
recognition
yeah,
as well, and calls
recognition.
from outside the country as well. People want to
Internationally.
jump on the bandwagon; they want to be a part of it, and yes, we
In-
do
in
have
a sense of
plans.
franchise, or
Franchise any way that
Difficult.
Ravi goes.
Don't worry.
franchise is difficult
I'll take-
because You just send Wakar. You'd be like, nah, you can work, mate. You can go to Germany and make sure our Ravis taste exactly the same, bro.
No, you never know. Maybe England we might go because there is a lot of Desi culture in England.
Yeah.
So
That's
is
like
something
home to
we
me.
could
So I
think,
don't
yeah.
mind
He
England.
used
Yeah.
to study
Yeah.
there. Yeah. So we might internationally branch out. We are planning.
I'm looking forward
Let's
to
see.
it. Yeah.
Let's see where it goes.
The whole, let's just say the whole board has changed.
The
As
game
in,
has
like,
changed.
After
the game has
this,
completely changed.
definitely, we thought like Expo would be a game changer for us, but
Expo
it was
and
exactly.
no
but
doubt.
Expo and
Expo
it
this.
was,
and
but
this.
you know
It
what?
just
This
changed the
one
whole-
also on board, like it just changed everything for us.
The whole dimension of it has
Yeah.
changed now.
Right now, we're just basking in the limelight. We're enjoying it.
Yeah,
For
exactly.
the timing, we're enjoying it.
But you know, what, Alhamdulillah for everything.
of
Like
course.
yeah.
How did it feel with all of the things happening at once? Did you guys take a time to breathe and just be like, this is pretty big? Like,
Well, I took that breath and like, but these two are like natural over here. They've been in that limelight for a bit.
yeah.
Like they've got their time over there, so it was kind of new to me.
yeah.
So like these guys groomed me still though.
Did you dye your hair green for that time? Because
No. This was prior to.
Actually, not a bad idea. You should have done that.
you should have done it green for the thing, right?
Launch week, my kids' final exams were going on. So it was like, double the pressure. I need to teach them also. I need to take them to school also. Do this also. A lot of work at that time.
How this is a good one. So how did the children react to all of this in the family?
They kept on asking.
Children, yeah. But yes, they also, his son is wearing the shoes because he's got a bigger size. The daughter did not because she's a very small size. Obviously, she was pissed at him. She didn't like who was that.
Yeah. So what can
I
do?
can't go like, stretch.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll put some tissues in it,
Yeah.
you can wear
But you
it.
should save some for sure, guys, because I'm so just insulted that you're wearing them right now. Just being a collector of
seems not good.
yeah,
so
it
it's
seems
alright,
on point. But I just feel like I don't know if you do or if you don't, but I feel like there should be an extra pair just there for the memory, dude.
For the
Because what
memory-
happens in a couple of years when
Yeah.
you've worn them down and they're
Yes.
grey?
Yes.
Then like
Sure.
We
Then,
are.
'cause you
then we
can't.
contact the guy
No, we
who's
were
selling it for 44,000.
What's
We
the
are
size?
actually planning
46,
on
right?
putting
The 46, right? The size,
Which one?
the big one which we have.
46. I
Yeah,
think,
that's
yes.
46.
Okay, so we
Wow.
have a size 46.
We're gonna put it on display.
We're gonna put it on display because
Okay.
I don't
Because
think
we
we know
don't have
anyone
anyone
it's
like
who can fit
46.
in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could put some pots in it.
Yeah, it's actually nice to have a big one that's just
Yeah.
there.
This is the size of it.
Yeah, you can watch it.
And
from anywhere.
that's the one we're gonna get it signed.
Yeah. Well, we need to get mine signed because you know the deal.
I'll get it done. I promise. I'll get it done.
All four of you on there would be amazing.
I'd still prefer my father doing it because
He put the stamp as well. Like.
yeah, I'll put
Do
the
you have a
stamp.
stamp?
The Ravi stamp. I
Oh,
have,
he's
yes.
got it. Yeah.
Is it green? Is it green?
No,
No,
It's blue,
blue.
obviously.
It works. It works for me.
You can't have a green
Yeah,
stamp,
yeah.
It's not
We'll
allowed.
get one done.
Yeah, we'll get one made. I'm coming with a lot of requests here for the stuff.
You need to contact Scarlett for it.
Yeah, right. Scarlett's not going to talk to me after this. After I'm just like
She's gonna be. You cannot. You
now,
cannot.
now
put
that I'm calling her for the Jibber with Jabber collaboration, it's like I want yellow superstars going. So what was honestly? Did you get any bad feelings from any of the comments that you saw? Was there any time where you thought, "Oh, that's a bit harsh"?
Kind of like what I was telling them about the comments as well in the start. I was reading as soon as we went live, and after that, I just blocked it. You know what? Because I felt like they don't get the point. Like where
You filter
we're
it out,
going to it.
actually.
Yeah, we just filter it.
I'm not online a lot, so none of this.
It's old
actually-
school.
Yeah, I did read a lot of them, but it's part of the game. Like I said.
But was there any confusion there? Did you actually not think about it before, and then you start to see the comments and like, well, why are people?
Well, a
Saying
lot
this
of my,
No.
a lot of my friends actually, went
tell me
into the
after.
comment section and start fighting. I'm like, you guys don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Like,
They were
no,
defending him, yeah.
it's like
Yeah, my
Ravi's
friends were
our-
tagging me in that.
Ravi
I
is
did
like
not-
our brand. Like we need to, help it out.
Yeah, what I mean, I just don't understand anyone that has a business or a show like this and that. Why wouldn't you want a big brand to be a part of your thing? I don't understand the negatives of it. I mean, unless they made you sit down and make each shoe individually and then not pay you for it, then I'd understand. But it's like,
It's people have their own mentality.
Yeah,
But you cannot go.
They got their own perception,
It's
which
a lot
we
of
can't say
people.
anything about.
Sorry, I can't go online and answer everyone according to what they want to hear. So it's like we just filter it out. It's okay. they're open to their opinion, and they've got an opinion. It's fine.
So my dad has this thing about restaurant. He's like, you cannot be everyone's mom. Your mom is the best cook.
Yes.
You cannot be their mom. So cook what you like, okay, and serve that. If you like what you serve, okay, they can like it and they will love it, because you cannot be their mom. So that's the sort of mentality we are bred on. People can say whatever they want.
You can.
If you like what you want and what you're doing, you sell that.
In the hospitality industry, you know, you cannot,
Everyone has their point of view.
Yeah, everybody's got a point of view. You cannot fulfill the desires of everybody. You're not going to be 100% for everyone. Some people like your food. Some people might not like your food at all also.
Of course.
So it's fine. But we're all open to opinions, obviously, because you need to improve the food and stuff. And when you need to do that, you do listen to that. But you don't go around telling them, no, we were right. We can't do that.
We can't do that, yeah.
We can't do that.
Do you guys have any secret ingredients and recipes in your food that people don't know about? Like any secret
I can't
sauce?
say
Do we have to go over that conversation again?
No, I'm just saying.
We can't say that
Because
live on air.
this is the
we don't have
this is the
special
segment of the
ingredients.
show that we call secret ingredient list.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to go through it,
But there is one dish actually, you know what, like a lot of my friends actually, you know what, go ahead always, you know, because that's a mixture I do it personally for myself. So now whenever my friends come to the restaurant, they'd be like, I need that Wakar's dal. I need that Wakar's dal. It's not on the menu, but they're like, I need that one.
It's dal and... Okay, wait. This is only for friends and family.
okay, let's just keep this between us. No one between me and you. Yeah,
So-
no one else.
Stop
will.
recording it.
Stop cameras.
Yeah, so this thing is, we have this dish called nihari, you know, right?
Yeah.
So the nihari broth, as in the gravy and everything, we fry that with the dal.
I think we ruined the gravy thing for him. Like in the side,
bro.
so like,
I mean, guys, do you want to go back and talk about that? We were talking before off air about gravy. You guys want to explain the secret ingredient in that gravy?
no, we got
that's
to
right,
go.
it's not
All of a sudden, you get an email from Adidas. Collab cancelled, re-pulled out. Yeah.
It's all natural.
Okay. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm not gonna tell anyone anymore.
And healthy.
But yeah.
Pure protein.
So yeah, so it has the
Pure protein.
so it has the gravy in it.
Yeah. And we fry it with that.
Yeah.
Okay, you get a little oil, ghee. And you fry it with that with, this chilies and with ginger. And we garnish it with that.
Parsley.
Parsley. That's it. And it tastes something very different than a normal dal. Like 10, 20 times better than the normal taste.
Really?
Because the gravy makes it so thick and it gives it a kick, which it makes it like a meat dish without actually having the meat in it. So it's just amazing.
There's actually two dishes mixed together. So we don't have that, but that is
it's
a
not on the
mixture we
menu,
make.
but like it's a mixture of
mixture
our
we
own.
Let's go individually. What is each of your favorite dish at Ravi's? One
Mine
only. One.
is the chicken tikka, to be very honest.
Why?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to say. Okay, if you want to hear me, it's healthy. It's grilled, and right now I'm not very fit at the moment, but I used to be a gym freak. So usually when I'm on a diet, I eat grilled food a lot. So that is something I've been eating since I've known. I've been food exactly. Actually, since I've known food, to be honest, that is something I would have every day. Every day. So that is something very favorite to me and very close to me also.
Nice.
I would say the grilled chicken tikka, chicken boti, because the masala is pretty much the same. For me, the masala thing is more important because that was the thing my dad used to make. He used to actually put the whole masala and everything in it. So the whole recipe thing is his. And he would tell me, the first thing he would tell me is like, now start, as in the new cook is here, try what he made. And then he'll make me eat. And he'll not eat it. He'll just take a small bite of it. And he's like, he's done. He knows what's wrong and everything. For me, I'll have to have like quite a lot of it to understand actually what's going on.
Yeah.
So for me, anything in the grill is my favorite because that's where the whole thing started from.
Yeah.
Because he himself was from there, and that's where he would tell me what sort of coal you need to use. So for me, the grill is actually the favorite part.
Nice. Yours?
Well, mine personally, I think I just told
The
about
mixed
it.
dal.
It's the dal, like, you know, like, you know what, I was like, you know, let's spice things up. So,
He's off.
you know,
He's off menu. By the way, he's off menu.
Yeah,
He's not on the menu. He's
yeah,
off
this is
menu.
not this is the Wakar special.
So guys, if you ever want to try this, you have to go in there and ask for the Wakar special.
Special dal.
Yeah, special dal. Yeah, not the Wakar special, because that's something else.
Yeah.
The Wakar special is something completely different.
Absolutely.
Make sure that you say dal after that, because you'll be getting something
Yes.
completely different. Yeah. Do you guys have any say on the menu? Have you guys ever said, hey, can we maybe try doing this or adding this to it? Or do you feel like if
Recently,
it works, it works? And
The menus as it
Recently,
is
we've
very
been
extensive.
mixing up things, and we talking about it. Like, you know, let's add this. Let's, you know what, minus this things out.
He had a lot of say when we started the Malai Boti, the Reshmi Kebab.
The Katakat.
The Katakat, yeah.
Actually, we went to Pakistan and I recruited when we were opening another branch. So I went to Pakistan to recruit the cooks. So these items are not in our barbecue list, and it was doing really well in Pakistan. So I said, why not add those into our menu as well? So that's when I got those people and we added that.
how did you recruit them? Did you just turn up with a van and like, 1, 2, 3, bastard, come in the car, let's go?
No, we
More
just
like
gave them
similar, yes.
He gave them their number, like, you know, call me.
Right.
Like,
You want to go to Dubai? Follow me.
I mean, it just makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Someone says to you, you want to go to Dubai, you'd be like, yeah.
I think he gave
The
that, you
criteria
know, a
was you
YouTube
can
video as well.
withstand
It's like
heat.
meat wahi.
Right.
50 degrees,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
fine.
I mean, that's
like
another
gateway.
thing. It's like people don't understand that heat
That
in
is
the
thing.
kitchen.
Yes.
I mean, they don't have that saying for no reason, dude. It's like it's a lot. It's very hot in there.
So we
man.
were joking about, but
Yes.
actually that is the main part, that them standing in the heat and in front of the
Yeah,
coal.
like a portable sauna,
Absolutely.
standing here for 2
Yeah.
hours. If you open the door, you're still standing. You're ready to go.
You know,
people-
I've actually
Those
tried
people
putting
are
in,
heroes, man.
Yeah,
Like,
they are.
honestly.
You know, I've actually tried putting in the roti into the oven at the Global Village when you used to do that. It instantly burns off your
hair,
these,
the
hair,
skin.
hair on
Yeah.
the skin.
Pre-vax, you know,
So I used to do it
pre-vax.
with a jacket on. So it was still very hot. But these guys do, and if you look at their hands, one hand is really like
Hairy and
shaved
everything.
off and
Yeah, yeah.
stuff. It's like they've been waxed.
Yeah, yeah.
And the other hand is hairy.
Yeah.
So one hand is waxed.
It's like,
that's
look
how
like
it is.
smooth.
Yeah.
The code, right? It's like that's how you know someone's a taxi driver when they have one dark arm and one light arm because it's out the window all the time while they're driving. Like
You know,
that.
my uncle when he was alive, he used to work with us with my father. He's the one who actually used to recruit people, and when a new chef used to come, he just used to look at their hands, and he's like, okay, he's not got the calluses, or he's not a chef.
yeah.
He's not a
He would
chef,
say he's not got the calluses.
This guy's
he's not a
been
chef.
taking the ready-made plates to the
Absolutely,
table.
absolutely.
You're a waiter. You're definitely a
yes.
waiter. Yeah, yeah.
So he knew. So we learned a lot from him.
Yeah. Dude, that's amazing. Is there anything that you want to say to the guys viewing about the whole Adidas thing for all the haters? This is the time to start swearing and stuff. No, just in general. If there's any last parting message you want to say.
We're just very happy with the whole.
With the whole.
We are
about-
thankful for the negative and the positive. To be
Yeah.
very honest, this is something we never imagined, and the response has been overwhelming.
the response
It's
everyone's
like an
given.
ultimate say. I don't care about the money. I'm like,
Honestly.
for sneakerheads, the ultimate say. I have my own shoe.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
the
the
biggest
thing
thing.
that they don't even
Yes.
realize as well.
They
That
don't-
two
they
of
don't.
you are huge sneakerheads, so they don't realize that part of it too.
That's the thing. It's just more than enough to say. He's like,
I have my own shoes.
no, it's like,
How many people can say that?
I have
Exactly.
200. I have 200 pairs. I have 400. I have my own shoe.
Yeah, not just
Stop
that.
that.
I have my own superstar. This
Well,
is another
yes.
thing.
That-
People who don't know about, they don't even know how iconic the super. Forget about all the other shoes.
Exactly.
Just the superstar itself. Like you can literally count on a couple of hands of how many people have had their own superstar,
No. Yeah.
right?
Not many
Classics.
classics.
Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Method Man. You know, from
Yeah.
that was one of the most difficult ones you will ever find, and one of the most first ones which were copied and remade and everything. The first ones which you would see, like, you know, oh, can I get a pair of that? You know, the copied ones and everything. The Method Man ones were still being copied right now.
Do you think Karama and stuff are gonna make some copied Adi?
No, you never know.
I hope
never
not.
know, you
I
never
hope
know.
not.
Wait a minute.
There's blood and sweat and tears on this shit.
It's sold out, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, they're good. They're good. They're good. They're good.
You told him?
He doesn't know.
Yeah, right.
I hope you guys didn't tell that.
Any parting messages, Uka?
Well, I'm just happy with everyone giving the whole response and everything. I'm thankful for everything, and I'm happy with, like, you know what, it has brought the joy to my father, like our father. Like,
Most of all, yeah.
Alhamdulillah for that. I'm just glad about that.
Yeah, I mean, guys, thank you so much for coming. Time flies when you're having fun. But thank you so much for coming down. And,
thank you very much for having us.
We'll do another one, and we'd love to come down to Ravi's one day and film in there. We'll maybe do another episode
while we're having our chicken ticket.
Anytime.
I mean, this whole episode has made me really hungry. Can you recommend any restaurants for me to go and eat in now?
Ravi?
Ravi's, yes. Should we head down to Ravi straight after? Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Guys, I've
gotta have the dal though.
Yeah,
but I want the dal that you said here.
What cars dal?
Yeah, but not the dal that you said before the episode.
You sure about the gravy?
That was not
No
about the
gravy,
dal.
guys. No
No
gravy.
gravy.
Like, you know, they're gonna be so confused. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna order my food, and I'll be like, guys, no gravy. They're gonna be like, why does this guy want no gravy on any of it?
So that's why when you asked me about my favorite dish, I said that is one without the gravy.
By the way, the chicken tikka does come with the gravy.
I don't have it. I don't eat
He
it
doesn't have it with the gravy.
I don't have it with the
because
gravy.
he knows better, guys.
Yes.
All right. No, guys, let me just say the gravy is fine. It's all good. Because we might have started like a hashtag no gravy at Ravi. You know, the gravy is fine. But thanks again for taking out the time and coming down. And it's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys.
Same here.
Thank you so much for having us, man.
It was more of a pleasure to learn about. I mean, we were here for 45 minutes before the episode to learn so much about you guys.
Like, you know, time flew actually.
No, we've done over an hour. But I mean, we did like 40 minutes before we even started.
Absolutely.
But just to learn that you guys, that we all have very similar things in common, and we like similar things.
We want to thank you for actually
Yeah,
getting us over
appreciate
here.
it, man.
I really appreciate you calling us for this podcast. And
Thank you to
Thank
Tamer actually. You know
Thank you,
what?
Tamer.
Connecting
Thank
us.
you.
Amar,
man.
thank you very much again for
Yeah,
connecting with him.
Yeah. And thank you for the shirt. So guys,
won't
this
talk
is
I see. He was quite smooth with it.
yeah, right. I thought I'd just slip that in like it was nothing, and maybe he forgets about
Superman
it.
action figure over there.
It's all subconscious, bro. You know, if you just slip it in there nicely. Guys, thank you again. Guys, I've been AJ. This has been the Ravi fam. Boom. See you later.